whole heap of trouble. What are you doing? Besides trying to look sensitive. If you want to go to sleep, Mercury. You over here fighting your sleep? Who does that? Where's Lady? Hey, Penelope. Hey. Hey. Happy Sunday. We're going to get started in a couple minutes. Give people some time to come to get the notification, even though for some reason, even when you have the notification turned on, like you may or may not get the notification. Hey, Drea. Hey. Which is weird because I don't know why YouTube would want you to, uh, why would have your notification turned on and can't see your notifications. Weird. How are y'all doing on this Sunday? What's going on? If you have children, how is, we've started spring break. It will be official. It was official for the kids on Friday. It's gonna be official on Monday. I saw a girl before we get into the Three Musketeers. I was in Walmart yesterday, and there was a black girl in there. She looked pretty young. She looked like she might have been early to mid 20s. She was in there with her son, and while I'm kind of nosy in the grocery store, and I know that's right. You said no kids, just chilling, and I happened to look over at her basket, and I was like, y'all got to do better. Like but you really don't. Like look, this is my theory on having an EBT card. I understand in theory it's like free, right? I wholeheartedly get it. But from a person who used to work with families who was getting EBT, man, they max out, especially when it used to come. Because now, well, some of y'all probably don't know, but now it's based off of like the last digit of your birthday or something like that, or your birth year or something like that. So everybody ain't in the store on the first of the month anymore, which is, I think, the best decision the state one of the best decision the state has ever made. But I'm like, y'all just be in here. I don't know why, and it's not all parents, but it's a good chunk of parents who will go to the grocery store and buy snacks. There's no, you rarely see like meats. Hey, the gifted, you rarely see like ground beef, uh, the family packs of chicken wings. You gonna see boxes of chips, boxes of Capri Suns, boxes of noodles. You may or may not see maybe a case of water, maybe a case or two of water. Some people, they max out on the water. They go and get them about 4 cases at a time, which I completely understand, especially if you got a big family. But you gonna see like she had Lunchables, and I'm like, ain't no hot links, no hot dog, like, cause y'all know during when kids are on break, kids for some reason they want to eat every hour on the hour. Like I still don't understand what that is, because you don't eat every hour on the hour when you at school. So that's when they be wanting to that's when you see the kids going back and forward to the refrigerator. And I just be like, if you getting an EBT card, at least buy something, because I know at least for some of the parents that I know of out here, you spend $600-700 at Walmart or Kroger slash Smith's, and by the middle of the month, they like going to food pantries because they don't have any food left for the rest of the month. And that it's like that's because and the parents ain't no better. The parent like I worked with a girl. She used to keep she had a mini fridge in her room, okay? She would keep and it's every cookie under the sun, every cracker under the sun. Like it's just snacks. Mom, can I go in your room and get cases of sodas? Mom, can I go in your room and get a soda? No, you better not go in my room. Then my motherfucking sodas. Like and it would just be dope. Like for the first couple weeks, like Miss, they used to call me Miss Anisha. Miss Anisha, you want some chips? Miss Anisha, you want a soda? Yeah, give me some chips. You know what I'm saying? And then it's Miss Anisha, can you take us to the church down the street so we can get some food? And it's like, girl, you had two baskets. I took a girl grocery shopping one time. She had two baskets, okay? And it was just a bunch of snacks. Like it wasn't no sandwich. I'm like, if not for nothing, get some sandwich meat. Well, what they will get is eggs. You know, you can get you a hard boiled egg real quick. You know, whatever the case may be. But I was just like, nothing changes if nothing changes. But yeah, that was my deep dive for the day. Moral of the story is, you know, to the parents out there who is experiencing spring break, you know, let me know down in the comments if you hey Roshi, hey Tasia, hey. Let me know if y'all taking kids on trips for spring break, if y'all in the house. I took Melinda skating yesterday. Melinda wanted to close out the skating rink, child. Yeah, we about to get into it. Apparently, cause she was like, "Can we leave at 9?" I'm like, "Melinda, the skating rink closes at 9." She was like, "I forgot how much fun skating is." She was. The only time she came off the floor was to take a little sip of some Sprite or some water. The only thing she didn't do this time was the races. She didn't want to do the races this time. But now she come home and say, "Mom, can I get some rollerblades?" What? Yes. Yes, you can. I had some purple and black rollerblades. I never wore them to the skating rink though.
What's funny is that I literally ran past there yesterday and I didn't even know y'all were there because I came from the gym to what's it called, Craig, and then up. I'm not gonna say our streets, but then up. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
y'all were there.
Oh. Yeah, I used to ride around. I would just ride around, skate in the street and the sidewalk, and in the kitchen with my rollerblades. I never graduated to the skating rink. So, and then my friend, her little baby, she put him on some skates, and he just had the time of his life. He was 2. It was packed too. It was all the teenagers in the building. The music was like real old people-ish though. I'm like, these kids, so you've seen a lot of kids with like headphones on skating, earbuds in their ears skating. Melinda had her earbud in skating. Like they wasn't skating to the music that the folks was playing. They was skating to their own music, child. It might have been some Doja Cat in folks' ears and things. But yeah, she had a ball. So that's how we kicked off spring break. Um, I know she said that she's gonna take her oldest son to go see Argyle. I saw the preview for Argyle, and Argyle, spoiler alert, Argyle is what they kind of tell you in the preview, and then I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Argyle, spoiler alert, is a cat. I was so irritated when I seen that preview because they just gassed it up like Argyle, yeah, Argyle, and go to find out Argyle is a whole cat. Mercury is going to get a talent agent because it's a lot of cats out here that's in some commercials and movies and things. This must be the year of the cat, okay? So he gonna get some management going on. Well, he gonna be booked and busy because he's ready. Ain't that right, sugar baby? He is ready to be booked and busy. Hey her, hey. So meanwhile, let's get into it. So we haven't talked about the Three Musketeers in a very, very long time. A very long time. One, because they haven't really been doing nothing that piqued my interest, sparked conversation. Y'all know how I do. If it's not worth talking about, I'm not gonna talk about it just for the sake of talking about it because y'all know me by now. Y'all know when I'm just not here for it. Y'all be like, Anisha, like you want to talk about it, but you didn't really want to talk about this shit, did you? So y'all know me well enough to know when I'm really trying to like talk about getting my bag or whatever. Anyway, so Dalvin has been so okay. So my question is, what is going? Is this like the? This is the first time outside of, and when I say Three Musketeers, I'm talking about Nicole, Dalvin, and Snoop. Um, because I was making y'all laugh. Look, Mercury got an attitude, y'all. He just went in the room. He got an attitude. Um, I'm talking about Snoop, LaCarson, and Dalvin. I'm Snoop, LaCarson, and Dalvin. Snoop, Dalvin, and Nicole is who I'm talking about. Dalvin's views never until what? When did my okay? When did the original and not like month or anything? The year. When did the original EnishaDanielle channel get struck down by them? Was that 2020? It couldn't have been four. That means it's been 4 years. When did that? What year did the original EnishaDanielle channel come down? And where was I? We was at the other. It was at the other apartment for sure. For sure. Was it 2022? I think it might have been 2022. So basically, it's been 2 years since they gathered together. I'm gonna say 2 years because I know it's been longer than a year. So it's been about 2 years since they congregated together and just couldn't take your girl. Um, I think Dalvin talking Nicole into not moving home. She seems out of place. She always seem out of place. That ain't nothing new for Nicole though. Y'all know she stay out of place. But so with them, it was um my channel getting taken by Nicole and Snoop. Uh, Dalvin, I guess, didn't want his fingerprints on it, but he played a part in that too. So you had all three of them that came together, took the channel down. Not to mention my sis that he just did the absolute most to. And since then, they just can't get right. What happened to, what was it, the end of last year, the very beginning of this year, where it was like, oh, y'all, I'm about to get, y'all gonna see, I got content coming. I got content coming. Y'all know that same song and dance they do every year. You just have to wait and see. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I got content coming. I got so many fun and exciting things coming. Like, you guys just stay tuned. And everybody who knows them knows that they lying. Like, y'all don't have a shit coming because y'all not those people. You know, let's start with him. And I'm just saying, like, you know, when they say when you, because from my understanding, striking channels on YouTube used to be, this is what I was told. When you go and when you striking people with the intent to fuck with their money and intent to take away their channel, it used to be back in the good old YouTube days, very taboo. It was something that you didn't do. If you did do it, your channel was gonna see a decline because people wasn't gonna fuck with you no more because of what you did. Now, fast forward, they say it's because of TikTok. A lot of YouTubers are blaming TikTok for the decrease in their views. And they're trying to say they hiding behind bigger content creators who are saying similar things, but the bigger content creator like Beloved, for example. Beloved isn't saying her views are her views because of TikTok. But when I tell y'all, if y'all follow Beloved, y'all should follow her if y'all don't. If y'all don't follow Beloved on TikTok, when I tell you Beloved is fucking, I don't even think she's made like original content in a very long time. Beloved has been commercial. She has been commercialing herself to death. And that shit is funny to me. Oh, it's funny to me. I still ain't seen no. And then she added, and if you know, you know. Then she added her sauce, but it's not on every video. She added the link to. She added her seasoning pack to the TikTok shop. But the gotcha is there's another TikToker that I guess more people fuck with or whatever that is selling a seasoning pack as well. So everybody is ordering that TikTok creator. So I think she might have pulled back because don't nobody want to be in competition. And she know TikTok. Like low key, B Love ain't crazy. Like she may play dumb and she may act real airheadish, but she ain't crazy. I'll have to look again, but I think she took down her seasoning pack from the TikTok shop. I think she did. Like I think she gave it a shot and was like, nah, like it ain't moving units like I wanted it to, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it down. But when I tell y'all B Love is on TikTok selling motherfucking cardigans. B Love is on TikTok selling garlic mayonnaise. B Love is on TikTok selling leggings. B Love is on TikTok, and everything she buy, let her tell it. It done sold 35,000 pieces. It's everything she gets her hands on is a viral. It's a viral product that you must have. Of course. But child, when I tell you, B Love is over there selling her face off. Do you hear me? Like. I'm not gonna say it's because she's over there doing that because of YouTube. I'm gonna say she's over there doing that because she's fucking smart, right? Like you gotta get in where you fit in before this shit fades to black, if ever, whenever. You know what I'm saying? Because what was the app that you could get on and you could sing? First
Vine.
It was Vine,
Yeah.
but then it was another one.
They're trying to get rid of TikTok, so you got that.
But it is what it is. It's Vine. What was the other one? It was something that came after Vine. What was the name of that? Musically, you had TikTok. Musically.
That became TikTok.
Oh well, Musically. My friend said, "Well, what happened to MySpace?" I was like, "Well, people left MySpace and went over to Facebook, and then people started going from Facebook to Instagram." But you can still get on MySpace. Surprisingly, I did a whole reset on my password to MySpace. Ain't that shit crazy? But that's because I didn't kept the same email for 30 years. But I was like, oh, I can't remember my password. So I went into MySpace. MySpace is still a thing, y'all. It's people still over there on MySpace getting to it, like promoting their music. From what I can see, it's a lot of like rock and rollers over on MySpace. But if MySpace get a dope ass like, let me tweet MySpace. If MySpace get a take how it was when we was all on it and maybe tweak it a little bit, motherfuckers and the right kids find out, not the right kids, but kids period. Because when kids find out about stuff and we be like, yeah, we been knew about MySpace. They be like, nah, because everything we do is old people shit. If the kids find out about MySpace, matter of fact, I might make a TikTok video about MySpace and put it on TikTok and see what the kids say. If the kids get a hold of MySpace, I'm just saying, and MySpace, hey DJ, and MySpace, but see, you can't be MySpace is.
It's monetized. That's the problem.
But it would be easy to get monetized. Anybody can monetize their app. It's just how you go about doing it. And I think MySpace could jump off again with the right formula.
The problem is TikTok has become an economy. So every time I'm talking, you don't leave me alone. TikTok has become an economy. So even if you wanted to switch apps to another thing, you're taking away a lot of people's livelihood. I make money on TikTok. You just said B Love, half her business still went over to TikTok. So many people have started making it into such a business for it to. It's not like if they just took it away, it's just going to be like before, where it's just like any other app. It'd be like this, like if they do. It'd be like if they took away YouTube. People make money on YouTube. It's a whole economy there. you have to some kind of way subsidize that. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's a whole. Do you know what is it? 1 in 3 people in this country have TikTok on their phone, or and it's an economy. So it's not an easy just say, oh, go over to another app. It ain't like before where it's just, oh, some few people then made some money on Vine, got famous. A lot of people, regular people, are making money on TikTok now. A lot of regular people, like me. That's how I get, that. Come on.
Well, like I said, all the apps are monetized. Like people are getting paid. It's just the ways in which you get paid from a Facebook or Instagram.
But how TikTok has made it, there's so many ways to monetize on TikTok, whether or not you're a big creator or a small creator. Whereas a lot of things on these other apps, you really have to build this big ass audience. Once you get to about 1,000 on TikTok, you can start making money on there. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like it ain't shit to get to 1,000 on there. What do you mean 10,000?
You can't become monetized till you get to 10,000.
When did they change that? I didn't know that. 10,000?
It's 10,000.
Jesus, I didn't know that. Fuck. Oh, never mind. Let me shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Jesus, 10,000 people?
It's like 5 to 10,000. There's damn for sure not 1,000.
It's not 1,000.
It's only 1,000 to go live, and that's only if you want to go live from a desktop, because you don't have to have 1,000 to go live from a phone. You can go live from your phone at any time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So, but yeah, I mean, I just think MySpace was dope because you could just change. I'm old though, like MySpace was boy. When I tell you, MySpace will create a lot of toxicity. Y'all remember MySpace? The top, what was it? Top 10, top 5, top 15. MySpace will create a lot of toxicity, but it would be fun toxicity. Anywho, needless to say, B-Love is on TikTok selling her fucking face off. And for the most part, what she sells on the TikTok shop, she'll put as a short on YouTube. So y'all see the type of stuff she's selling and stuff, because she adds it so that, her YouTube people will basically go over to TikTok, and it's real easy to see somebody selling something and be like, oh, okay, I want to sell that too. The problem is with a lot of people who sell stuff on TikTok, not a problem. The thing is about a lot of people who sell stuff on TikTok, they give you the price that they paid for it. They don't give you the original price. So like there was a dresser drawer situation that was a big deal on TikTok. And people was like, a lot of it, like TikTok was like, oh yeah, I got this for $20 and woo woo. That's because y'all had coupons and shit. That thing is $69. It's still a good price, but they giving you their price for it. They're not giving you, the original price. Anyway, so I don't think B-Love is over there. Like I said, I don't think I don't know because I ain't talked to her, but I know she's not over there doing that because she's losing money or not making money on YouTube. B-Love is still getting views on YouTube. She still got her hot sauce. She still got her seasoning stuff. She mentioned briefly, like they really getting ready to be in Walmart's in a hop, skip, and a jump. So there's that. And then so good for her. But then Snoop hasn't made a video on his channel in a month. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why not? And I think for YouTubers who have a bigger YouTuber, like who happens to be their friend, put them on, and they not seen, even when that person shows, because in theory, what I think Snoop, and I absolutely, this is just pure speculation. What I think Snoop thought was going to happen was that all 353,000 subscribers of Dalvin's was going to gravitate like they did to Nicole. Well, Nicole got into YouTube when mukbanging was big. Like when it was a big deal, when there wasn't any, I guess, drama or controversy and nobody really reacting to them. But that's when Nicole got in at a perfect time. Nicole got in when Dalvin was still getting like 180 to 100,000 views a video. When B-Love was hitting meal tickets on some of her videos, Nicole jumped. Well, they put her on at a perfect time. That's why it didn't take long for her to hit 100K. Because in every video that they would do with her, it was always, oh, don't forget to go and subscribe to Nicole. Don't forget to subscribe to Nicole. And if that's your favorite YouTuber that you watching, or a little bit of curiosity, you're gonna go over there, you're gonna hit the subscribe button, right? I think Snoop thought that, okay, I see what Dalvin and B Love did for Nicole. Nicole has over 100,000 subscribers. I'm part of this umbrella, allegedly. So I know for a fact if they got Nicole up to 100K in the blink of an eye, then I know they're gonna get me there. And he's at what, 14,000 subscribers? I think that I think there are some people who, and I think it's just based off of laziness. Honestly, if you want me to be absolutely honest, I think when people say, "Oh, you don't understand how hard it is when you don't have any kids, you don't have a job, you ain't clocking in nowhere, it's just social media." Where does it become hard? Because you have people who have kids. Look at some of these family channels. You have people who have kids, full-time jobs, who still go live, who still put out content, making intros. You know what I'm saying? This girl over here talking about she want a glam team, and she needs an editor to edit what? What are you editing? Like what are we editing in the videos? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that Snoop thought that because of, and he probably still think his homeboy is the one in the two, as he should. That's his homeboy. But I think he thought that it was going to take, his channel was going to jump and his views was going to jump because of who Dalvin is. And that's probably because Dalvin probably gassed the situation up. He probably did. More than likely, he gassed it up and was like, oh yeah, like I can get you the woo 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 woo. Like my name rings bells in these streets. That type of shit. For Dalvin, I think that Dalvin feels entitled to his views. I think he feels like because I'm me, everybody should want to watch me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm me, y'all should want to hit the thumbs up button because I'm me. But no, that's not how that works. If you have 353,000 subscribers, the last time I looked at his latest video, that video was at 5,000 views. There's no reason, and people can say, oh, it's because I don't get the notification. At some point, people get on YouTube and they check their subscriptions. And they'll be like, oh, so-and-so just did a video, or so-and-so is live, or whatever case. People check their shit. Like, even if you don't, like, I know a lot of you guys be like, oh, Nisha, I didn't get the notification. I'm here catching the replay. Even if you don't get the notification, people get on YouTube. I do it. I get on YouTube. I check my subs, my subscripts. I see who done made videos and things. Now, if you subscribe to like hundreds of people, which I don't know why you would be, but if you subscribe to hundreds of people, maybe the subscription is being lost in the sauce. Maybe. Because I don't know if for your subscriptions, if YouTube puts the people who made like, I don't know how they put the brand new videos that people are subscribed. No, I'm saying does YouTube do it?
You saying as a person that subscribed to hundreds of people at one point, they put out whoever's making the most videos, and it's the most relevant videos to whatever your algorithm is catered to. So whatever you're clicking on, like let's say you find them in your algorithm a lot, it's because you probably clicked on their topics a lot.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying when you go to your subscriptions,
right? Oh, okay.
Do you see the people who made videos the latest videos, or do they just show you everybody you're subscribed to?
Question.
and then you go from there. Because if you subscribe to 100 people and 5 people made a video or did a live, or 10 people did a video or live today, do you see their content first?
So like right now when I go, so I subscribe to people bigger than your channel, but when I go to my latest, you're the first thing that pop up because you're live. So it shows me that you're live first, and then everybody else I'm subscribed to is based on when they put a video up. So there's like an hour ago.
So it is up there based off of
when they put up
the latest
and
videos, and then it goes from there.
It's based on time.
So there you go. So somebody got to be seeing the video.
Yeah, because literally right now, like look, you're at the top of my page.
I'm always at the top because the grind never stops. But yeah, so you got 353,000 subscribers. Somebody gotta be like, the people are seeing your shit, bro. Like, you can't be shadow banned in somebody's subscriptions. Like, you can be shadow banned out of an algorithm, yes, but YouTube is not gonna shadow ban you when people are subscribed to you. So I just think it's a lot of entitlement along with a lot of laziness. The difference between Dalvin and Nicole has worked, let her tell it, worked with different restaurants out here in the city. Like, she's tried, different food places and not just chain restaurants. That's the difference between her and Dalvin. Nicole sees that at some point I have to take advantage of this opportunity on some level. Now, what comes out of that is still lackluster, but she still is doing it. Dalvin is over here still giving you Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Pepe's Tacos, Olive Garden, he's still giving you all of those. Like, it's just like, they have yet to go to, she went, but look, the boy don't even show you. And then I think he thinks that with having Jamil on his channel, it would increase his view. It's just not. Like, y'all just not it. Like, don't nobody care. No one cares. When she's just, so the girl did a Q&A. And it was like any other Q&A. She did Popeyes while she did the Q&A. She said that Popeyes is, they gave her some fresh chicken. That chicken was not fresh. Okay, because it wouldn't be looking like that if it was fresh. That chicken had been sitting under that lamp for a minute. And people was asking her questions. It's on her community wall. If you watch that video and look at the questions that was put on her community wall, it was a lot of questions she did not answer. And a lot of those questions had nothing, from what I saw, a lot of those questions had nothing to do with Dalvin. Like, people would, like, one of the questions was, Nicole, you said that you have a job. If you don't mind me asking, what is it? Well, in a previous video, Nicole said that her second job is a job where she's able to see the city. Girl, but she doesn't want to tell you, which is fine. That's her right. I don't know if she think people... See, Nicole's problem is that's exactly what she's doing. She's so caught up in like this celebrity hey, Shalisha, this celebrity influencer brain, that she thinks that everyone is going to recognize her. Like, if you order if you order some DoorDash and this bitch comes to your door with Panda Express, if you know her, you know her. If you don't, you don't. You can't ask for specific. I think you can on Lyft. I think on Lyft and Uber, but like Uber Eats and Instacart and DoorDash, I can't go on there and request Ron to deliver my food because he just dope. You get who you get, girl. Nobody gives a fuck about you, and damn for sure don't nobody give a fuck about you in Las Vegas.
I get more views to them in the money than nobody ever fucking says shit to me, and I work a regular job.
And I'm me, so I mean, it's just like, what is she? Hey, Gina.
Nobody gives a shit.
It's like, what are you going through? Like, so and when you say I have a job, And she said she only works about, she said you can work 2 to 6. No, you can really work 8, because I know people who actually do 8 hours. She said she only works between for 2 to 6 hours. We all know Nicole ain't actually clocking in. Oh, and she said it's where you can. She answered the question without answering the question. She said that you can be like, you can still be like your own boss. So no, she's not clocking in anywhere. She damn for sure, even if she a stripper, you can't be your own boss being a stripper, because shit, you gotta like break bread at the end of the night. But I know everybody kept saying, well, she needs to get a job. She needs to get a job. She needs to get a regular job. She does, and she has. And, but Nicole has Nicole feels a little bit entitled as well. There are going to be people who's going to ask her about Dalvin. Why are people, if y'all was just fucking forthcoming about y'all situation, people wouldn't continue to ask about y'all situationship. Like, people are asking, idiots. The reason why people are asking is because y'all aren't forthcoming. There's no way in hell you over there making dinner, a bunch of shit that don't go together. She made some pasta alla vaca and some cabbage. Last time I checked, pasta and cabbage don't go together. They are not friends, okay? But there's no, and then the thumbnail is her stomach. There's no way in hell, if you dating somebody or if you got this boo thing that just makes you see stars, that he's going to be okay. Because they keep trying to say we're best friends, we're best friends, we're best friends. No, y'all are like exes. Like, acknowledge the fact that y'all are exes, and y'all move like y'all don't move as though y'all best friends. Y'all move as though y'all are exes, which y'all are. She gets jealous and upset and uptight when he's in a relationship. A best friend is not going to do that. You see what I'm saying? He is over here. I know for a fact Nicole ain't serious about nobody. Nicole don't care about these guys. She don't have a boyfriend. You wouldn't have jumped out the window and did all of that if that was your bestie. That's your ex that you low-key still fucking. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm missing y'all comments. Let me hold on. Let's see here. Dalvin is very much feels entitled that everything should be all about him, the way he recently acted when Nicole cooked for him. Facts. And then they make a video together and they say, oh, we need to start doing videos together. The reason y'all feel like y'all should start doing videos together because y'all want y'all views to go up, but people are tired of y'all. So the views ain't gonna view. Nobody's gonna give a fuck. You're gonna have the usual suspects that say, oh my God, y'all are so cute. Why won't y'all just get married already? Oh my God. So Nicole works for a delivery service. Pick one. Uber Eats, Instacart, DoorDash, Lyft. I don't know what she's so shame about.
Right.
I don't know what the shame is. Like, you failed at YouTube. It's okay.
That ain't what that means.
You failed. Sorry, you failed. Like, you had a Ziploc bag in your hand and you just couldn't keep it. It was slipping out your hands. The Ziploc bag, you couldn't hold on to it. And so you had to get you a jail. And then they asked her, I just downloaded TikTok just for the Risa Tisa series and deleted it last night. It's a whole lot of toxic people on YouTube. I mean, on TikTok.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And I might be one of them, low key. I ain't gonna hold you up. I be trying not to actually I be trying so hard not to put myself on like camera on TikTok. So that's why if y'all on TikTok and y'all follow me and these shit ain't out. That's why y'all see I do a lot of clips and things of that nature. Like, I just post what people may not see on other outlets. Hey, Nisha, I just checked your boy's channel. 375K subs. And them views is... Okay, Talisha said we talking about Twiddle D and Dumb. Child, you can be shadow banned from someone's content if they don't watch your videos anymore. There's a lot of people that I'm subscribed to that I have notifications on for, but I don't watch their videos. Oh, okay. So if you don't so even with the subscriptions, YouTube will peep game and say, okay, you subscribe to them, but you ain't watched. So YouTube really knows the last time you really watched somebody. I did not know that. So if you subscribe to Dalvin and Nicole, but you haven't, the last time you watched a video of theirs was maybe what, let's just say a year and a half ago. When they make a video, it's gonna get, you're not gonna get the notification. But will it still pop up at the top though? I don't know. I don't know. You said they knocking boobs, whole boobs, whole boobs, and then it was a question of what would you tell people about you that they don't, what's misunderstood about you? She really didn't answer that question either, but she said how people say that like I'm fake and I'm phony when I'm on Dalvin's channel. Like, yeah, you don't give the same, you, I would give more energy on my channel than I would sitting next to somebody. I would give them some energy too because I'm like a guest or whatever on their channel. But when you sit next to Dalvin, is oh yeah, and I be trying to tell people the only reason why Nicole doesn't have a personality, her personality is sitting as -0. The only reason why, it might be Amazon. The only reason why Nicole acts the way that she does on Dalvin's channel is because Dalvin tell her to. He tells her, "Oh, you need to laugh. You need to give energy. You need to keep the party going." Like, because he wants his videos to be like, you put it on my desk, to be perfect. So that's why she acts the way that she acts on his channel, and that's why you can see why she acts the way that she acts on her channel. She can say all day long it's because, oh, because I don't have anybody to talk to. It's different when you're just talking to a camera versus when you have somebody to talk to. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. It's plenty of people on YouTube who are solo dolo, who sit on the channel by themselves and get their shit off. And they got cameras on, they're cammed up, and they get their shit off. OFF Earth. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. And it's okay. It's okay if you ain't got it. You know, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you don't have it. Everybody doesn't have it. Everybody doesn't have it. And then she's like, oh, I need to make more TikTok videos. I just need an editor and a glam team. Girl, you need a personality and some content. Like, we don't need no, what you want, sugar baby? A Dorito?
You want a Dorito, bro? We can't have Doritos.
We don't need no more B-roll.
You want a snack? I got a snack for you. Come on. Go get a snack.
Uh-oh. We don't need no more B-roll, Nicole. You can leave the B-roll out. You didn't B-roll the people to death. What was the other? Oh, it was just that people think that she's basically, phony. Hell, she went to to Red Rock Canyon and didn't nobody give a fuck. Like, girl, it's you. They need to take notes from Darius. That's what I'm saying. Even some of the stands grew past them. Exactly. That's probably why the views are down. People grow past them. That's true. They should have been, what they should have did, instead of appealing to an older audience, they should have appealed to the kids. Because when you appeal to the kids, you can never go wrong. Because there's always going to be more kids. That's why the family channels keep thriving. Like the Prince family and all of them. Like, because there's going to always be kids. Like, the kids that's watching them now, they grow up. They may be like, okay, I don't want to watch this anymore. Or they may stick around because they grew up with you. But adults be like, no. What? She had questions asking why she don't make videos in her apartment. She didn't want to answer that.
Come on, brother.
It was a lot that she didn't Somebody asked her, would she let Darius do her makeup again because it was such a great video. Hey, CKS, hey. And she said, yeah, absolutely. You know, I can't tell you when, but I will. Girl, Darius ain't thinking about you. Darius is out in Chicago chilling. Him and Malik is out there doing the big one. Darius, if you watching, don't make no videos with Nicole. You're past that. That making videos with Nicole is so in the past. Leave it where it's at. In the past. Let her and Dalvin keep feeding off each other. Like, Darius, and she ain't going to Chicago no time soon. Oh, then somebody asked her what would be her dream vacation or some shit. And apparently a dude that okay, hold on, let me rewind. So she is not locked down to anybody, but she's dating. Now, y'all, when somebody says that they're dating, what is the definition of dating? I'll wait. Y'all ain't gotta answer. Just put it in your mind. Put it in your mind. She's talking to multiple dudes in Wisconsin. She's not dating anybody in Vegas. She's conversing with multiple dudes in Wisconsin. And she said she wishes that she was able to be out in Wisconsin because she's not a texter and nor does she like to talk on the phone. What reason would a man have, Nicole? What reason would a man have to want to deal with you? You don't like to text, and that's at the bare minimum. Like, niggas would text you before it. Right, fucking, that's it. Oh, somebody asked her about OnlyFans. She didn't address her OnlyFans because it's probably wiggity womp womp womp, wiggity womp womp womp. Girl, you better get on OnlyFans and suck some suck some bunny, fuck on somebody. But yeah, she's talking to multiple people in Wisconsin, but she's not locked down anybody. Then when some people asked her, well, are you going to stay in Vegas? Are you going to go to Wisconsin? What are we doing? And she said she's just not going to stress about it anymore. But she wouldn't live in Vegas permanently. She would not make Vegas her home. Thank you, because we don't like whackness. We don't like whack people in our city. We like for them to go. The longest she will stay in Vegas is 3 years. She ain't going nowhere. Oh, her lease. She won't tell you exactly when her lease is up. Everything is so secret squirrel. It's so funny to me. But I think it's up. The way she was talking, I think her lease is up in like June. Or maybe she was just saying some shit and her lease could be up April 1st. Who knows? She's not going to stress out about it because when she stresses out, it's just too much. And, it doesn't matter. Oh, because somebody asked her, at some point, are you going to get all your shit out of storage in Texas? And she said, yeah, wherever she ends up, she'll get her stuff out of storage in Texas. Girl. She's not your average 27, 28-year-old with no kids, got a social media presence and just moving around. She makes it seem like it's so hard to move around, and it's not. People with kids move around better than she do. I'm so confused. I think people asked her about Nina, but I was probably falling asleep. I literally drift off to sleep when Nicole is talking. But she said, oh, we've just been busy and she's been, Nicole, cut the shit. You took the videos down with Nina in them. Nina took the videos of you in them down. Cut the shit. Y'all not doing no collab. Keep that shit $100,000. Quit trying to save face. That lady don't fuck with you. You wasn't out here trying to let her introduce you to the nightlife. Nina ain't fucking with you. Yeah, this is the coldest of water that just slid out this straw. But yeah, so it was just, and people was like, why aren't you answering these questions for real? That's what I'm saying. Nina, she was like, maybe, if Nina is here and then she's there, maybe we can collab. She was like, I haven't collabed with anybody in a very long time. I need to start collabing. But you guys, I'm just tired from my second job. She is so sorry. It's like, where do you get your work ethic from? Your mama work at a hospital, so I know you don't get your work ethic from her. Because to work in a hospital, your work ethic got to be slapsation. You know what I'm saying? I know your parents is getting to it. I don't know where her work ethic comes from. It ain't come from watching Be Loved, because Be Loved is gonna do what Be Loved does. Like, it's just ridiculous. Hold on, because y'all be chopping it up. Hold on. I don't like the Prince family, but they're innovative. Yeah, I gotta take them in doses. I don't even have any more suggestions for them. It's stale facts because she ain't got no apartment. She living with her man Dalvin. Big facts. Like if people want to know, like Nicole, you used to cook in your house and show it. You used to do clothing hauls. Why you ain't did no clothing haul? What happened to your deal with Fashion Nova? Didn't you have a Fashion Nova deal? It's funny. It's funny because had you not been walking around these YouTube streets thinking you can make niggas disappear, your channel probably wouldn't be where it's at. Girl, your channel was popping the most with motherfuckers, specifically me. But when motherfuckers was out here talking about y'all, that's what motherfuckers was, because they was curious. They was curious about what your girl was saying. And other content creators was saying about you. They was curious. It was curiosity. And that's why y'all was getting them views. Nobody gives a fuck. And the T channels is not even, they don't even give a fuck. I went to one T channel. She ain't talked about Dalvin nor Nicole in months. Like, so yeah. Nicole, if you're one, it's not because of TikTok. It's because you thought you could make people disappear on YouTube. Bah, and it backfired. Honestly, I liked to see what she buying in the stores. That's the only thing I was watching. But she don't shop no more. No, because she ain't got no money. She can't afford it. Nikki and Dalvin are almost at the bottom. Like I don't see how they would ever come up again. Yeah, because they've been figured out. How you date living with your ex who she knocking boots with, right? Yesterday she said she's not dating anybody because it's too much for long distance. She sure did. If you were truly interested in someone, you would text and call all the time. Now, CKS, not all the time, but most of the time. As long as she's living with Dalvin, it's no way he's going to allow her to date. I believe so. And she could say it's not that all she wants to, but that's what I'm saying. If they was real forthcoming about some shit, and she really may be trying to, talk to people, but you got to explain this nigga. Most black men are going to want you to explain Dalvin. Explain Dalvin to me. Like, because I know you got a YouTube channel, and every blue moon, I go to your YouTube channel, and I see the dynamics. Explain this dude to me. Because explain to me why you keep following this nigga state to state, LA to Chicago. Explain to me. Most men who is entertaining the idea of taking you seriously, Nicole, you got to explain Dalvin. And you can't explain Dalvin other than to say, it ain't that. What? Bitch, you over here cooking this nigga pasta and cabbage using his mama's recipe, and you taking thumbnail pictures and it's just your stomach. Explain Dalvin to me. See, that's what happens when you decide that you want to date colored men. Colored men may act oblivious, but when they really want to put some thought into some shit, especially to somebody they want to be in a relationship with, they sometimes from time to time their antennas go off. Especially, when you have a pattern of being with none but black men. Explain that nigga to me. Explain that to me. The way she said yesterday after her second job, she has to shower and smile. She either naked on OnlyFans or selling box. Neither. Y'all, I seen the OnlyFans.
Yeah, we seen.
I seen it, and it's whack. It's whack as fuck. It's the worst. It don't get your nipples hard. It don't do shit. It don't do nothing. It don't even put you in the mindset. Like you could really be playing fucking Monopoly Go and have her OnlyFans on at the same time.
I thought she was playing when she said it. I thought she was playing when she said it, and then I saw it.
That shit is
awful.
awful.
I was hot. I was like, why is this so whack? Like,
ain't nobody commenting on her shit. Whoever the trick daddy is that paid for her flight to Wisconsin, that's dope. But y'all, she literally, for the last time I seen it, and it was fresh, so she may have upgraded her content. I don't know. And I'm not gonna pay $5 to see it ever again. But because I was curious, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I was curious to see what it looked like. She was literally like in a swimming pool twerking. It wasn't giving anything. It wasn't giving turn on at all. And a couple of them, she was trying to show her feet because y'all know she wanted to do some feet content. So in a couple of them, she wanted to show some toes. And boy, them toes, them feet is all my life. There was a fight. You didn't even have to fight because there was one. That's what the feet is giving. That's me. I take it back, but not really. She got stuff in storage in Texas. Yep. She should have never left Texas because of Dalvin. Big facts. But it's Vegas. Nicole, it's a foodie city. We could go out there and we could just collab with other content creators. It's so much food. Okay, Dalvin. Okay. That nigga put you on the highway for 20-something hours only for you to get here. And the first video you do in Vegas is eating McDonald's. I mean, I'm just saying. Was Nikki always a pothead even prior to Vegas? Yeah. Then she was. You just couldn't get it. See, I don't know the weed rules in Texas. You can pretty much smoke weed anywhere because it's still like drug dealers, low key. Like it ain't all about going to a dispensary. You can still have a plug or whatever. But she was absolutely a weed head. Absolutely. And maybe that's what she doing. Maybe she going to the dispensary and trying to flip. Maybe she going and buying pre-rolls at the dispensary and trying to flip them. Nikki hold on to Dalvin because she think he's gonna inherit the millies and she wants to be associated in the family. Child. So her mom must quit her job at the Board of Education. Who the fuck was working at the BOE? I thought she worked at the hospital. I thought she was a nurse. We ain't gonna talk about nobody's mamas. We ain't talking about her, but I thought she said she was a nurse. Tasha is growing her channel and her lives are the best. Then again, Tasha has personality. Facts. Nicole learned those unstable ways from Dalvin moving every 2 years.
Tasha K does have good content.
Who?
Tasha K does have good content.
Not Tasha K. Tasha from Steph and Tasha.
Oh, my bad.
She's a mook.
My bad. I forgot to talk.
A mook. Do she say why she isn't going back to Wisconsin? She said she's still thinking about it. She doesn't know yet. I don't know. She don't want to admit to it, but that dude got a good wholesome hold on her ass. And the only time she get to see the boys in Wisconsin. Oh, and she's gonna give y'all a depressed video because she mentioned in the Q&A she's been going through a lot. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a we need to talk. She's revving up for depression. And stay from the fucking pool. I like water. I like swimming. But bitch, when it's the winter time, stay out of the fucking pool. Why? And why are you and why? Why do you have to be a stadium swim? Just because the pool is heated don't mean you need to be there. Keep your ass out of the pool in the winter. That is so white girlish. But then she be having black folks with her. I just don't. You over here in a hoodie and this bitch in the pool. Like, make it make sense for me as soon as y'all hit the thumbs up. Roshi from Steph and Tasha, a mukbang channel. Yerp. Was she selling wigs on their child? No, she wasn't selling wigs on OnlyFans. And that's what girl, in the wig. Nicole, it's okay to just buy you a new one. Is that the wig that you met Dalvin wearing? Is that the wig that he told you he loved you wearing or something? Like, why is you so tied to this wig? Let it go. Purchase another one. They do the same ish no matter what state they in. Yep, they're in a loop. You're great. No, no nipple action. It's given. It's given.
You don't get no nipple. You don't get none of that.
It's given.
You get more Victoria's in a Victoria's Secret catalog than on that OnlyFans.
And then her videos be like what 5 seconds long,
Yeah, 5
so
seconds long.
Niggas can't even beat off to the videos because they too fucking short. She ain't even giving you. She ain't at least giving you like 5 minutes for a video. Like she ain't giving niggas nothing to beat off to. Like who the fuck you, bitch? If you know niggas that's beating off and nothing in 5 seconds, bitch, them niggas are demons. Like, and you should probably not want to cater to a demon. Like, what are we talking about? Like, as soon as you hit play, the fucking video goes off. As soon as you hit play, you hear her twerking in the water. That's all you get. You're getting 4 pickles. And then it's over with. That's it. And then one of the videos, like she ain't even throwing her ass in a circle. Nothing. It's just I'm fat with a booty, and y'all should just want to look at it because I'm a fat white girl with a booty and I like niggas. Like that's just what it's a gift. It's just it. Then she be having some music. She was playing some music in the background. I think that video was like 20 seconds. It's not even given long enough for anybody to, I don't know. Who am I? I don't know about the entertainment industry.
I do, and it was whack.
That shit was terrible. Like it's really something to look at and just laugh at. Like is she dead ass?
It's something to look at. If you pay $5 for it, you're gonna get irritated because it's like what the fuck, right?
When
like,
you pay, let me tell you something. When y'all pay $5 for it, I called my credit card company and told them somebody stole my credit card number. Give me my $5 back. I did. I told PayPal. I said this wasn't my purchase.
That shit is insane.
Reverse it. No, I'm just playing. I didn't do that. She got my little $5. She didn't get it that next month though, boy. Soon as because you can swipe through and see all her content in less than 5 minutes, and then you just hit the unsubscribe button. Nicole was messing up that chicken yesterday, child. She said she was hangry. She eats a lot when she is high. That's how you know she didn't smoke first. Cause that's when she eats. Not a racist man. Nikki has learned everything from Dalvin, from the way she eats to what she eats to the music she listens to. Oh, people did ask her what does she listen to. She said, a lot of the 90s, early 2000s, R&B Bizzle. But yeah, that was that. Y'all, Mercury stabbed the shit out of me. And my lips was dry. I was like, what the fuck? I had to put some castor oil on it because what we not about to do is have my lips looking like I'm like I got STDs and stuff. To the places she wants to live. Nicole once said her mom was like a secretary at the Board of Education. Did she? I missed all of that. Hey, waking up with D. I missed all of that. You said the OF recap. I'm telling you. Don't tell me she a $5 hoe. Not a $5 hoe. Child. And to think she wanted to charge the people what, like $20-something?
She would have got a class action lawsuit.
And she don't advertise, or maybe she got a secret Twitter account that don't nobody know about.
Even if you had why would you have a secret Twitter account for that? You could post that on the fucking on the church.
The shit that she got on her OnlyFans, she can put on her Instagram.
She really, literally, yes, easily. She can put that shit anywhere. What are you talking about? What does it want to do to?
I seen some bitches on Instagram that had me rethinking some things. So Nicole, like you not even giving like the Instagram girly type content on OnlyFans. It's whack, y'all. Y'all go get it. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? It's income tax season. Go get it. Go spend the 5 hots. And to think, like Snoop tried to gas that shit up.
He did, bro. That's right. He
Oh
did.
my god, he really tried to gas up her
He should be
OnlyFans.
embarrassed.
Oh, he tried to gas that shit up, and I know, cause at his core, he is still a man, and I know when he seen that shit, he probably went right to Dalvin and was like, "Nigga, this what you fucking?" Cause if she doing this on OnlyFans, she gotta be real whack in the bedroom. Let me stop. That's mean, but she probably is. No, I'm still trying to figure out why everybody stops being friends with her for real, for real. Because she's entitled. She wants you when she wants to be your friend when she wants to be your friend, and when she don't want to be your friend, she don't want to be your friend. And Nicole has jealous tendencies. Like everybody that she's been friends with, like Jalen didn't had her baby. Congratulations to Jalen. But everybody that she's been friends with does better than her. In theory, Nicole don't want to be friends with nobody that's really doing better than her on social media. That's what I think. Not you gonna stick to your IG dark web. It's a dark web on IG.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, it's a dark web. That shit is horrible.
That's where all the naked people be.
It's naked people. It's all kind of shit.
Send me the link.
It ain't a link. It's just your algorithm. You got to go through the reels. It'll pop up.
I mean, sometimes we professionals know.
See, that's
Sometimes when you're a professional in the game, if you know, you know. You said that's a name you ain't heard in a while? Yeah, good old Snoop. He said, fuck you too. Oh, he said, fuck the tube. I want y'all to stop calling this man Calvin because that just tickles my spirit. And Calvin literally convinced Nikki to allow his homeboy Snoop to live with her while he go get in a relationship. I'm telling you, the nigga Dalvin be on some pimp hard. Pimp harder. Pimp hard. And it's just her. She the only one. They're gonna do a video together. Hey Dalvin, we know you watching. It's my IG algorithm, sis. Oh, so yeah. You over there. Yeah. See, my TikTok algorithm used to be thirst trap. My algorithm on TikTok don't even thirst trap me no more. I don't even get no thirst traps on Instagram. That's probably because I don't really go to my Discover page. But yeah, they just gonna be who they are. That is too funny to me. What happened to this grandstand announcement Dalvin was supposed to be making? To be an MMA fighter. Why am I not surprised? J-Rock heard of the IG dark child. You can never be. You can never be surprised. But yeah, y'all, they crazy. Them folks. You heard the 4 on TikTok? Say that, ask me that one more time. You heard the something on TikTok. Ask me one more time. Bring it back to the bottom of my lip is dry. Bring it back to the bottom of the map. But yeah, Beloved is over there, child. Beloved might as well. And Beloved will make you think that she got all these like she's like special on these social media sites, and she ain't. Everybody is over. Y'all on TikTok if you on TikTok. Everybody over there selling something. Yeah. Like ain't nobody like rushing to Beloved. And low key, Beloved looks like the washed up auntie on TikTok. Beloved, I'm sorry. But she do. She looks like a washed up auntie that's trying real hard to stay cool. It's the freckle that she got surgically put on her face. Beloved, go get them. You got 3 nails that's broke. Go get them done, Beloved. You make too much money to be going this long with broke fingernails. I'm just saying. But she's over there. Girl with the Did y'all know that people? Okay, you said what's the NOC OnlyFans name? If you on her Insta, it's Nicole, of course. I do believe. Yeah, it's Nicole, of course. Tasia, child. You trying to get some giggles today? Look, Nicole. See, I'm over there sending people to your OnlyFans, bitch. But it's in her. It's in her. What you call it? Instagram description. The girl got a link tree. Why she got a link tree? I don't know. Tasia, I'm gonna need you is when you watch it, you know. Matter of fact, while we live, you should go ahead and get on there and find look. They can be like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Well, she getting $5 today, so she can go get her some weed. You said a washed up aunt with a butt from Colombia. B Love just look awkward. She YouTube is really her like her. She trying though. If I can't say shit about it, she's trying. She's trying. If B Love don't know how to do shit else, B Love know how to keep up with the people. She do. She ain't over here on YouTube bitching and griping and blaming everybody for no money. She ain't doing that. And Darius is out here thriving with his homeboy. He making solo videos. They about to. I can't wait till they podcast start because that's going to be Malik has a personality like Darius, so I can see why they friends. It would be like if me and my friend was sitting here doing a podcast together. Y'all be like, y'all are. Speaking of, one of my friends do want to start a podcast with me, but he live in Michigan, so it's probably gonna be on TikTok. I don't know. But he said by this summer he wants to do a podcast. And I said, sure, why not? You know. Because I'm telling you, people trying to get, multiple streams of incomes and stuff. But yeah, below, if she ain't like Dalvin and Nicole sitting on YouTube complaining about the views and the numbers and the what y'all call it, the pendulum, and they waiting for the pendulum to swing back. Ow! Y'all better throw some octopus up against a wall and saute his ass first. No, yeah, the pendulum is not going to swing. You gonna have to really, I don't know what could revive their channel. Maybe a little honesty, a little personality. But I don't know. I think people have genuinely like the ship has kind of sailed for them a little bit. I don't know. And hell, maybe we'll look up by this summer and maybe she'll get a big one and he'll get a big one and that motherfucker take off. The internet is so what is it? Oh, I said non-predictable. Look at me. College educated over here. The internet is so unpredictable that you really never know what could happen. Like I got a video on TikTok that got like 600, I think it's 600 and something views. It's crazy. And then I got one up there right now with the Love is Blind, the mama from Love is Blind getting her baby daddy together, and it's only at 400 views. Like, so you just never, you just never know. Hey, LW. Hey, not tube socks and booty. B-Love dancing shorts makes me cringe, child. I'm telling you, she is. Bring me the wreaths. How was the cakes?
What cakes? Oh, pancakes? They're good. I only make two though, because I don't.
Oh, you didn't eat the third one? That makes sense. Bring me the Doritos low key. I feel like I ain't had a Dorito in so long. Sometimes you want to go back to America's chip. America's chip is the Dorito.
Is it actually?
Don't argue with me.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's the original chip. Oh, some people might say it's the Lay.
I'm about to say it's the Lay. Yeah.
The plain Lay is America's chip.
What you know about Jay's?
I don't know who he is.
You never had Jay's potato chips? Anybody in the chat know who Jay's is? Y'all never had Jay's?
It's not a national brand.
I grew up on Jay's.
Some chips is a vibe where you live. Like,
Hey guys.
what's the chip? It's a chip. There, your homegirl. I'm washing her hair when we get off this live. I just took her croquettes down. I like to let her hair breathe first. What's the name of it? Zaps. Zaps they jalapeno chips is something different. I love them. Then it's the Wise. I think Wise is like an East Coast chip. This is what I have.
Hi, Gina.
But Dorito sponsor me. I promise I'll act right. Dorito, I promise I'll be good on social media if you sponsor me. I promise, Dorito. I wonder if I did like 30 days of Doritos and would Doritos see me and be like, oh, she really fuck with us. And y'all know I'll do it. That's the sad part about it. I could really do 30 days of Doritos because it's really, is it 30 different types of Doritos? No, it's not 30 different types of Doritos. But they all buy Frito-Lay. 30 days of Frito-Lay. Head ass. I could do that on TikTok every day. Be like, today, we're eating Doritos and just eat the chip. Y'all, let me find out. And that's just off the cuff. I haven't watched the P-Love video because I can't take the smacking and stuff lately. But she back to asking people if they want to make money. And she back to telling people how to make money. At this point, if you don't know how, you'll never know. How to make money is not a best kept secret. It really isn't. Then, let me tell y'all something. The sweet chili Doritos do slap. So y'all gonna have to follow me on TikTok for 30 days of Frito-Lay. I'm trying to get sponsored. Wouldn't that be crazy, y'all, if I was like doing an unboxing? Shout out to Frito-Lay for sending me some premium Fritos. Somebody need to find me the ranch Fritos. Can somebody find me the ranch Fritos, bro? The ranch Fritos came and went. That's crazy. And y'all know I'm a chip connoisseur. I love me a good bugle. We're going to start it April 1st.
My birthday is
April 1st, we're doing 30 days of chips.
Is this unhealthy?
I eat chips every day.
We all do.
I'm like, the ratio of the cheese and the crunch of the chip and
Oh, so you gonna chill? Oh, you gonna chill? I'm gonna chill.
it's the best. I don't like chips with lime. Like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos with the lime, I can't do it.
Oh, lime Cheetos?
I can't do it. I can't do the lime Frito. I can't. It's something about the lime. I don't know. I can't do it. Have y'all watched Love is Blind on Netflix season 6? Just to stop talking about them, because that's all we got. Y'all,
You should talk about my birthday.
I watched it in 2 days because I wanted to see what the hype was about. And I'm sure the producers are very disappointed in this season. It was what, 5 couples and only one couple made it to the altar? It was one dude, he was like, tell me, like, do you want to marry me? Like, tell me that you know what I'm saying, that it's a yes. And she was like, yes, like, you're my best friend. I love you. I'm going to spend my forever with you. Hey, Keita. 30 days of Frito-Lay? I got you. I'm here for it. Because I know I love me some chips. And I can definitely do it. And it don't have to always be like this big ass bag. It can just be regular size bags. But I'm going to have to write down because I'll forget. I have to write down and be like, okay, I've done this flavor, or I've done that flavor. But after she told dude that she was gonna say yes to him at the altar, that dude was like, well, I'm not gonna be there. It's not funny. It's fucked up, really. Cause they spent this magical day at the little amusement park. And she did all this about how much she loved him and all this, that, and the third. And that man was like, I'm not gonna be at the altar. I'm not gonna even show up. So she was like, I can't believe you're doing this to me. He was like, yeah, keep going. Give me more reasons of why I'm right not to marry you. Like, he was going in low key. Then the black dude, Clay. My thing is, why do you go? Like, everybody ain't on TV just for the sake of being on TV and being like this low level ass celebrity. Some people who go on these dating shows actually really do be looking for love. Did you, Keita? I'm so sorry. Did you email me? Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that you? That wasn't you. Was that you? I know somebody asked me how can they get it to me directly. And I gave them my email. Next time you in Vegas, hit me up on Instagram. We can definitely do a meet and greet. I'm here to kick it and have drinks with my people. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you enjoy yourself, though? He got the girl to the altar. And the whole time he was gassing it up like he was going to say yes to her at the altar. Got that girl to the altar. And was like, I don't feel comfortable saying yes. Because I need to work on myself. Why the fuck are you? Then his daddy was talking to his mama. And he was like, well, you know, I ain't have a relationship with my daddy. So, you know, and she was like, okay, like I get all of that, but you know that our son is holding our divorce real tight, and that's why he's scared to commit for real. So we need to talk to him so he can get that out of his head. Like, just because your parents divorced don't mean you doomed. He was like, yeah, like, I mean, maybe he should meet somebody like his mama. Like, I met you. She was like, you met me, but you didn't do right by me. Ooh! The internet went nuts. I don't know that it went through, though. I looked for you on IG and couldn't find you. I was having all kinds of issues. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna share my Instagram because my page is private. So I'm gonna share my Instagram in the description box. So look for it by what's today? Sunday? By the next time I go live, I should have the link to my Instagram in the description. I mean, in my about me section, so y'all can find me. But there was another black dude on there, principal, middle school principal. I don't know how he a principal at 25, but that ain't my business. Middle school principal. And the woman he ended up choosing was a white girl. They was all together kicking it. And the black girl, Clay's, her name was AD. Went to him and was talking to him and was like, how you think when we get home, how you think your family gonna feel? Because she was his very first white girl. And she was just asking questions, like not trying to be rude or nosy or anything like that. She was just like, how you said he gave you gay vibes? Girl, did you see them jellies when they got in the pool? I tried to take a screenshot of it, but Netflix, when you do, it gives you a blackout. She was just like, what's the dynamic gonna be like with you being with, she's cool, she's sweet, she's beautiful, all that. But how you think your people gonna respond basically to you being with this white girl? And he was like, I love her. My family is my family. My family gonna rock with me. They rock with me, so they gonna rock with whoever I love. He did all of that. And she was like, but you also, because he was like, I'm very pro-black, right? And she was like, well, do you also understand that she's going to have to raise black kids? And I thought that statement by itself was dope. And he just kind of just looked like he never really thought about that part of it. Yes. When there's nothing wrong with interracial relationships, but are you prepared to raise a Asian child, a black child, a white child, a Hispanic child? Are you prepared for that? And the look on his face said it all, child. Next thing you knew, nigga wasn't coming home. It ain't funny. Oh, I'm stupid. Boy wasn't coming home. He stopped kissing. He wasn't even holding hands. He wasn't saying good mornings. That conversation had him, and AD tried to make him feel better. She was like, you can be pro-black and still date interracially. And he was like, yeah. That conversation, you seen, how when people say when you can see people's thoughts, you can see their wheels turning and shit. I've never understood that because I've never had that type of moment. I've always been like, I can tell, I know I can tell what you're thinking, or I can tell that you're thinking, but I ain't never seen it like that before. You could legit tell that he was like, nah. He probably a principal at Dr. Umar school or something. Mm-hmm. He's like, we can't go for it. He got cold feet after that convo. He's showing the fuck dead. Oh, Tina, we talking about Love is Blind. Child, if y'all ain't seen it, watch it. Because that shit, when I tell you, the reunion is March 13th. So binge it before the reunion, because I know that reunion is going to be on fire. Then Clay was on some shit like, I don't want to leave you. The nigga said, why a timeline matter? Bitch ass nigga, because you're on a reality show and they have timelines where at the end of the fucking show you get married. What are we talking about? But the other dude and his woman, they ended up having a conversation. And he was like, you know what? I don't need you to determine my whole person, my whole character, just because I came home late one night. I'm like, okay, valid. Sometimes you're just out kicking it. I mean, shit, people. And he was telling, I think, and I could be wrong, and I could have just put this in my own mind. We stayed in North Vegas off Jones. Oh, you was real close, too. You was probably about 10 minutes away from me. Oh, you was real close. He was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Mm. He was basically saying, like, I need you to have your own life. And I could be making that up. But I feel like he told her, or maybe it was another couple, but he was just like, I need you to be able to have your friends outside of me. Because one girl was like, do you think it's acceptable to go out to bars? You think it's okay? It makes me sad. It makes me sad that you want to go and have drinks. You told me that you don't go out. I said, he said, you're too clingy. That's what it was. It wasn't the black dude. He was like, you're too clingy. Like, you have to, Chelsea, yep. He was like, you have to, basically, like, you got to have a life outside of me, bro. But Mr. Pro Black, he let her down easy. It was like, we're just not compatible, you know. And I wish you the best, you know. And then at the end of the conversation, he was like, you good? And he gave her a hug. He went upstairs and then was like, hey, babe. All right, I'm about to pack up my stuff. I'm going to be on my way. Nigga. I'm telling y'all. It's only a certain type of woman that can deal with a black man at the end of the day. And it's a black woman. Because that conversation would have went so much differently. My niggas said. So we just going to call it quits right now. Because it's just not going to work. Okay? Because you need to take accountability for the things you weren't doing. And I feel like you're not trying to take accountability for the things that you weren't doing. Mind you, the nigga, when he came home at 1:30 in the morning, flipped on all the fucking lights. I know that feeling. Flipped on all the lights. And she was like, nigga, I got to be at work at 5 a.m. And he used that moment to end it. He sure did. And then my nigga said, you good? There ain't no beef. I said, if I was the producers, I'd be so mad. Oh, I would be pissed. Only one couple made it? That's crazy. What else happened? She's just funny looking. She has a lot of insecurities. You can tell she has a lot of insecurities because it was nothing that man, clearly he wasn't attracted to her, but he was still trying to like make it work and meet the parents. And, you know, he was able to see past all of that. But boy, them insecurities was shining, yeah. He didn't like her for real. He was forcing himself to like Chelsea. Facts. Child. I'm like, but why ain't nobody talking about, what was his name? Ken. Why ain't nobody talking about the interracial couple? Everybody talking about AD and Clay, which I understand why. But why we not doing a deep dive into the conversation that AD had with Ken and how that relationship ultimately ended? And this nigga went upstairs and you could, because the camera's going to pick up, the microphone's going to, nigga, if you going to go upstairs and call a female, can you at least take off your fucking mic? The nigga kept his mic on. Hey, babe. But he was trying to talk, say it low. Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm about to pack up all my stuff. I'm going to be over there. Because he got his own place. Mind you, he got his own shit. I'm going to be over there in a minute. AD, you low-key broke up the marriage. But it was good questions, though. Like, how, like, y'all can say all day long that, you know, I don't see color and I don't do this. And, oh, he said, bro. Oh, I thought he said, babe. Tell me something. Hell, bro could have still been a woman. Just saying. But he had to face a reality before facing reality. Like, I get people, and if you dating interracially, big ups to you. But I get people be like, oh, I don't see color. And as long as you treat me right and love me tender, it's okay. But while you in that relationship, the world is gonna be the world. The things that y'all talk about is gonna still be the things that y'all talk about. He may be blasting Dr. Umar in the house. You ain't gonna want to hear him listening to a man call you a white devil. You're not gonna want to listen to him listen to Fresh and Fit. Like, you're not gonna want to do that. You don't want to have kids with her and she over here joining Facebook groups trying to figure out how to do your kids' hair and shit. It's like it's levels to this shit. The next thing you know, niggas taking parenting class. Ow! Next thing you know, your kids ain't seen you. I'm just saying, am I lying? Like, I'm trying to be civilized about the situation, but yeah, fact. Yeah, facts, Keita. Let me hit me up for sure. We can have some beverages. We can use Jeremy discount too at OG's. We can meet at.
I'll hook y'all up.
Yeah, we can meet at OG's and use Jeremy discount. But that's what I'm saying. Like, no, but nobody is talking about that, and I think that's so funny. How everybody is glazing over Clay just being a dickhead and just on the show just to be on the show for the sake of being on the show. And low key, I think he thought AD's body was nice because she did have a nice body. I don't think he really liked her face. And that's so fucked up to say. If y'all don't hear from me, who you gonna hear from? I don't think he liked the way she looked. I think Love is Blind need to really have blind people on there. Like, have some blind men and some blind women, some sighted men and some sighted women, and it's the luck of the draw. Whoever you fall in love with, that person may be blind, that person may be able to see. Ooh, let me call Netflix. I think they need to take Love is Blind to the next level and really incorporate people who really love you without really truly not knowing what you look like. I think that would be dope. And how you navigate through that, and you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people I never been with like a person who couldn't see, but if you a real conceited person and you really thrive off of like the compliments, and I don't know, maybe Jeremy will want to speak to it, but when you really care about people caring about what you look like, and to date a person who doesn't know what you look like, that would just take people on a whole nother level. Because you getting dressed up, you putting on this nice outfit, and that person that person isn't able to really do a deep dive into them J's you just bought. You know what I'm saying? Them cocaine white Air Forces that fresh, and y'all know how men is when they get that fresh lineup.
I can't say that. Yeah, if you can't see somebody, you're not gonna appreciate the fact that they take care of themselves aesthetically. You may like the way they feel, but you're not gonna necessarily know that they actually put effort into the work.
Right.
Yeah, you're not gonna know. But I smell good, so I smell amazing.
Yeah, but it's different when you can see.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just different. Like, You know, especially when dudes, you know how dudes get when they step out with their homeboys and shit, or they just step out. Period. These be y'all think it's women who be want to be gassed up. It be these men, y'all. These men be won't be wanting their ego streezed. And I mean, it's just natural because people are people. Don't forget to get that OG Toscana. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, as long as I work there, I've never had it. Like I go in there and I be getting the fajol. That's the only thing I eat there. If it's like you eat here, like what is your favorite thing here? It's literally just the fajol and some breadsticks. I've never had the Toscana, but that's like
I've never had none of their soups.
It's everybody's favorite soup there.
I've never had none of. I just go and get my usual. Give me a little chicken alfredo, a little lasagna.
And here's the secret: if you really want your Toscana to be good, tell them you want some fresh Toscana. And not that fucking, because sometimes you'll get there, you'll barely have any potatoes in your shit. You'll barely have, so some of them servers be serving y'all. I don't even have people take that shit to a person's table, but to each their own.
I've seen the copycat version of it, people making it at their house.
Well, so, yeah, people tell me that all the time. They be like, I make this at my house. I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, I've never had that. You know what? Maybe
they tell me all the time.
I'm gonna have to. Then when Peter, when we go, we gonna get soup. We gonna irritate Jeremy. Get soup and salad.
Oh, I'm gonna make it. That's what everybody says. We're gonna make it easy for you, soup and salad. But they don't realize that they gonna run you for fucking. The next
Not me.
minutes.
I'm only gonna get one bowl of soup and one thing to say, and I'm done. I get full. I've noticed I've been getting full a lot faster. Like real fast.
I'm definitely get full if I'm gonna serve it because I give y'all a big ass bowl. People be giving people that half ass bowl of soup. I just don't get that because I'm not about to run back to your table a million times.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm gonna email Netflix and tell them I got a suggestion for Love Is Blind. Or the producers of Love Is Blind. And I'm gonna say y'all really need to put some blind people on there. Kick it up a notch.
You don't.
Yes, you do. To see if love is really blind. No? How do you not think that's dope?
So are they gonna date other blind people or are they gonna be dating?
You never know.
Sighted people?
Because they in capsules. You don't know.
Because a lot of blind women don't want to date blind men.
And nobody's gonna know.
What
That's the thing. You can't start the conversation off. You can't just like they can't ask each other what each other look like. You can't ask me if I can see or not.
Well, you're not gonna that wouldn't come up unless you brought it up.
And if you bring it up, I'm not gonna answer that.
But if two people can't see, wouldn't it catch on that they can't see?
How when y'all in capsules?
I'm saying like through conversation.
Not really.
I can tell if I'm talking to somebody if they can see or not.
No, you couldn't have.
Well, for one, I met that girl in school. But
No,
I'm saying,
you didn't.
But I'm saying, like I could tell on the phone if, like, obviously I was around somebody, but I could tell just by a conversation if you can see or not.
Not really. No, not if you talking about like what you like and like I listen to music, or you talking about your family, you talking about how you. That's true. That's mostly what like the conversations are. Not like, oh, what did you do before you came in here? Oh, I got my stick and I like bumped into some shit.
Well, no.
Like.
No, but sometimes
fucked up on a Sunday.
But I'm saying like descriptive things. Like, did you see so? Did you see
But see, it doesn't. Those conversations don't happen like that.
Okay.
It's usually like, oh, do you want kids? Yeah, I want kids.
Right. But immediately when that blind woman finds out that man is blind, she's gonna be like, nah.
But you ain't gonna. Well, see.
Wrap it up.
And then that's a deeper, darker.
Wrap it up.
Then you kicked. You didn't
kick. Say that right away.
You didn't kicked it up another level.
What do you mean?
And then you go viral, and then people gonna be on your neck.
They're not.
Shit.
They will be on their neck, but
they gonna be like, bitch, the audacity that you don't want to date, bitch, you can't see. The internet will go nuts.
Their reasoning though. Every blind woman I've ever met has the same reason.
And the internet go flame you up.
And it's because they feel like, how the fuck we gonna both have a handicap like this? You know what I'm saying? Unless they like literally went to school together and met like that. But a lot of times, a blind man would end up with a sighted woman, or a blind woman would end up with a sighted man.
But the way it's set up though, you don't find out until they propose.
Oh, so they have to propose and shit first.
Yeah, they propose. So that's what I was saying. I was like, I think they should have blind men and women, and I think they should have sighted men and women.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know whether or not the person you fell in love with is
Oh, that's
sighted
true.
or not.
That's
You
true.
don't know. You may have gotten not lucky because that's fucked up to say, but you might have ended up falling in love with somebody who could see, and then that's that. Or when they open it
Mm-hmm.
because they behind the screens.
Mm-hmm.
You've watched the show with me.
Mm-hmm.
They behind the screen. Once they lift it up,
Mm-hmm.
then clearly you're gonna be able to tell. If
How old?
okay.
But these people are a lot of these people are in their 30s, right? In our age, right?
Yeah, like late 20s, 30s.
Yeah, well, late 20s maybe, but I don't think a lot of people that are. I don't know.
But if you know what the premise of the show is,
right,
you're gambling anyway with just people who can see. So the premise of the show is yes, it's not gonna be all blind people.
right.
There's gonna be some.
I think it would be a good premise because you get to see the sighted men's reaction and the blind women's reaction. Because I think those
Netflix, give me my bag.
I think those two reactions are the most interesting ones because it's a lot of guys that are sighted that they're not going to care. But then there's a lot of blind women if they're not going to want to get matched up with a blind man. I'm telling you that.
And
there's a lot of sighted women that are not going to want to get matched up with a blind man.
And it's a deeper, darker, and it's a conversation to be had.
Well, I know
and
the conversation is about protection.
It's going to be about superficiality.
That's not why the blind women say blind men.
But that's what the internet going to do to it.
I know what the internet
is going to make you look real nuts.
But I'm telling you their reasoning. Their reasoning is because they don't feel protected.
That's cool.
Being with a
nigga said he need to go through therapy before he get married, and we still tore him up. So whatever, like your reason can be your reason, and we still gonna light your ass up. I am going to hit up today. I am going to hit, and they'll probably never see it, and it's okay. But I am going to put that out there. I think that is fucking genius. Genius. I'm gonna send it to the producers of Married at First Sight. See what I'm saying? And I'm gonna send it to the producers of Love Is Blind.
So you living in the mid 2000s? They ain't gonna put no shit like that on TV.
Yeah, they will.
I think it would be a great idea.
I think Netflix should eat. Lifetime probably wouldn't, because Lifetime is real main. Like Netflix got shows about autistic boys falling in love with regular girls.
Yeah, but autistic people are regular.
I mean, they are. I'm saying
you can have a touch of autism and be cool.
Can you though?
Yeah, you can. You really can.
Debatable.
What are you talking about? Yes. Come on now.
Debatable. I'm playing, y'all. It's jokes. But yeah, I'm gonna send that to them. I think that's dope as fuck because it's again because you sit because what they doing is they sitting in them pods and they chopping it up, feelings getting involved and shit, and you have no idea what that person look like anyway.
That's true.
And your feelings is involved, and then dude be like, Hosanna.
Them niggas gonna bail.
Hosanna, will you marry me? And they was like, yes. And then when they open that thing up and they see each other, and I mean, these are gonna be some fire blind folks. Like they gonna be fire, okay? Where you gonna be real confused because she way too sexy and she blind. Like it's gonna fuck with you. Like damn, look at that BBL on that blind girl. She lit. It's gonna fuck with you because men
are visual. It's true.
Are crazy.
And visual. It's true. What I'm saying. It was a video that went viral recently where the lady literally set her friend up with this dude, and she didn't tell the dude that.
Oh, and he came to the house cussing and shit, and was like, "It's not you. I wish they would have just told me." No, it's you. It was baby girl. That was you, cause he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, they called him off guard.
She was like, we can like cancel this if you want to, and then that makes you look like a dickhead. So no, you can't cancel. You got to stick it out. Or you can make it seem like your phone ringing and then be like, damn, I got to pick up my brother. That's fucked up too because that's way too coincidental. But I'm going to submit that over.
Why would she do that? Why not tell, if you're going to set somebody up, why not tell, like, If you're gonna set somebody up, tell them that they got a handicap.
I would be irritated if my friend
and for
did that
for
to
both
me.
people involved. You know what I'm saying? I show up and you in a wheelchair and I didn't know that you was in a wheelchair. We can still go out, but I didn't know. Like it's not trying to be mean. I wouldn't have been like that dude about it. Like, oh, what the fuck? I wouldn't have said shit like that, but like I still wouldn't back.
And it ain't even like he showed up to the house looking dope either. The nigga was looking real regular, real fresh out of Walmart type shit. Like it ain't like the nigga showed up dope. Like the fuck. Then go order that Wingstop and let that be the reason quit playing. But yeah, I think that's a dope premise. I'm about to find y'all love 2024. Well, it ain't gonna air till like 2026, but I'm gonna find y'all some love. Okay? Because love is blind and it will take over your mind. Ooh, maybe they should play E. Pew, 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 just the instrumental. Because what you think is love is truly not. I don't even know you and I hate you. Oh, that song. Oh, dope. People sleeping on these kids that never understand bars coming from an Eve. They would never understand. I just got a notification for TT. They're doing the Oscars red carpet live, shaking my head. What's TT? And who doing the Oscars?
Who, TikTok?
Oh, for TikTok, they're doing the Oscars red carpet live. I didn't even know it was Oscar, what you call it? Y'all know I'll be paying attention to that. Thank you, cause Oli and Jeremy, because I didn't know. I sometimes my old brain kicks in. I be like, who the fuck is TT? TikTok. Tubi got a movie out about Risa Tisa.
Are you still? Oh, is it with her?
No, which is fucked up.
Are you serious? That is crazy. They really do?
Loosely based. Sure is.
That's fucking crazy.
And they didn't even put you in. But she got
She's doing good though. She's doing good right now though.
She got a contract with what's the big firm, acting firm? Supposedly she got a contract. I'm like, she didn't do no acting. All she did was tell a fucking story.
Here's the thing. Like I said in my video, I support her come up. She did a come up. She told her story and she got a come up. Is niggas mad about it? It's a lot of niggas that follow me that are mad about it, but I don't see how y'all mad about it when all she did was tell a story and she came up. Yes, a lot of women are gonna empathize with that. Was the story kind of dumb? Yes, of course. But who cares if she got to come up? I'm always okay with somebody coming up if they just genuine about who they are. And she was genuine. I didn't think so at first, but over some time, nobody's exposed her.
Tasha K got the first wife and the kids.
Okay, nobody gave. I saw that shit and I was like, who cares? Why are y'all even on? How lame you gotta be to try to come on Tasha K to piggyback off?
Those people were sought out. Them people didn't come looking for her.
You talking about sought out for Tasha K? But even if
the internet sought them out. The internet went and found them and said, we need to hear what you went through with this nigga.
Why?
Because if she went through all that in 6 months,
and she was with this nigga for 5 years,
yeah. So
I'm saying
so niggas want to hear parallels.
Okay, but do they?
Yeah. Before the time runs out, you got to get it while the fire is hot, because the time.
But we all know Tasha K don't pay for interviews. So why the fuck are you going on there? Unless you got a platform.
The time is about to run out on that whole situation.
Well, yeah, of course.
She was on Tamron Hall. I'm like, if that's the case, you should have just passed the microphone around everybody in the fucking audience. That's the part I don't understand. Like, why does she need to be on fucking Good Morning America? Why? Bitch, and the person sitting in front of her can tell your story.
Big facts.
Why does she need to be on Good Morning America? And Tamron Hall.
Don't hate on the call. Don't be bad. Let her get her.
I'm not hating. I just think this shit is weird and whack as
She is weird. She is an oddball.
Because if that's the case, it's a dude on there. He did Who the Fuck Did I? What was it? Who the Fuck Did I something?
It was a dude out. Did you see that dude? It was a dude out here. I don't know if he was out here. I think he was in Houston. He was in Houston. He's doing Keith Lee videos, like Keith Lee, doing the same type of cadence and everything, but he's talking about prostitutes. He picking up in Houston. I just like, what the fuck is happening, bro? This dude is literally doing Keith Lee. We're talking about prostitutes that he's dealing with, and I'm like, the internet is hell. It's literally the depths of hell at this point.
I can do that then with the strippers. I'll put their picture up there.
Rated 1 to 5.
Today we are talking about the Palomino dancers. I got one. Let's rate them 1 through 10. Had a picture pop up. Yeah, your body is it's whatever.
That shit is dumb.
I mean,
it works. That nigga channel blew up because it's dumb, but that's crazy to me. I couldn't believe that. I was like,
and a lot of people are doing it because they're making fun of like Keith Lee's whole like whatever. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I don't follow Keith Lee. I'm over it. I'm one of them people. Like once the hype is gone, I'll unfollow you fucking quick. And Ashanti apparently is really pregnant.
Yeah, when Nelly's baby, right?
I didn't know she was really pregnant. I thought it was just a rumor, but her mama was like, "Yeah, it's true, but let them announce it, bitch." That's what her mama said. Not you. So Nelly, is you gonna stop Ashanti from going to Dubai? Because Ashanti don't mind being over there and with the Dubians. You gonna let your wife keep getting peed on? Or not?
What happens in Dubai stays in Dubai.
I wish I would. Depending on the money. But sometimes you just want some new shoes. No, I'm just playing.
$30,000 for an hour? I'll get pissed off.
You know how many like crochets I can buy? And purses? Like, no, that's crazy. Did y'all watch the Tyler Perry movie on Netflix? Nope. Y'all know I don't support him. I don't support nobody that's cool with Oprah. What is it? Mea culpa? Shit, no. Hell to the no. Is that no? She ain't get no Tubi deal. Jeremy's new animation, The Internet is Hell.
Right.
Yeah, she pregnant. I love that for them though. They look good together. They do.
Yeah, Nelly and Ashanti.
I had to unfollow Ashanti too because she was way too geeked up about his birthday, and she was really posting and reposting.
Don't follow niggas. You that person. When niggas go back to their thing like, damn, I lost 10 followers today. Damn. You one of them people. I'm
one of the 10. Yeah, because at that point, like I'm irritated. Like, what? This is not giving for me anymore. Like, okay, y'all. So I got TikTok minimized while watching your live. I want to see who comes out that I know. Of what the Oscars? Hey, Gloria. Hey.
The Oscars?
I don't even pay attention to the Oscars.
Yeah, I don't even know the Oscars was happening.
No, I don't support Tyler Perry. Fuck him. I don't. I do not support Tyler Perry. It was somebody else. What else was comical on El Internet? But yeah, Reese T's over here.
The problem, like with a lot of y'all's, and I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but a lot of y'all's black, what is it, like, what do you call those people that are like really big like that, like Tyler Perry and Oprah, is that they don't, how are they innovating right now for the young black, like, entertainers that's coming up? And I know y'all said, oh, he built the studio, he did, but is he putting people on? Like, really?
That was never the plan.
You know what I'm saying? Is like, right now, what's the biggest thing? What are all the kids watching? What are all the kids
TikTok?
watching? No, not even that. They watching people's streams. If you're this big, if you're like having this big like company, like if I have this big company right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna capitalize on what all of these young people are doing and what they're looking at. They're looking at the internet, they're looking at these streams, they look at that. And I'm gonna put as many black people and fucking and disenfranchised people on as I can in my studio who are talented and they want to fucking work and let them make their money.
Who is disenfranchised?
Huh?
Who is disenfranchised? What does that even mean?
Disenfranchised is when the system is actively trying to keep you down.
Well, everybody is disenfranchised.
Well, that's true. That's true.
We can throw that word away.
But don't you think some people are more disenfranchised?
Put on disenfranchised.
Do you think so? Do you? I don't think that way. But I'm saying, but do you think?
No, I don't think anybody is disenfranchised.
I think people are disenfranchised.
I think the state and the government is fucking over everybody equally.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody is disenfranchised.
Yeah, kind of fucking everybody.
Like, you know.
Okay, so So you made me lose my train of thought with that.
I just didn't know what it meant, and I knew what it meant, but I didn't know
I'm
what
saying
it
for Tyler
was.
Perry in his studio, like, yeah, it's so many.
Ain't nobody heard shit from that studio since Oprah did that.
You know, like, I'll give you an example.
Reveal.
There's a lot of talented black men and women that I follow. Black men and women that are, and I share this shit all the time, that are fucking hilarious. Like, okay, they're not just hilarious. Like, as a person that writes myself, I'm just gonna tell you the hardest thing to write is comedy. Above everything else. You can write anything, but the hardest thing to write above everything else is comedy. And these black creators that are on it, and these are popular people, they got, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers and stuff. But I'm like, these people, some of these people are so talented, they need that extra push to put them over so that they can get their Netflix.
But the problem is,
you know what I'm saying? They piece
a lot of people that's on them Netflix is people who went after the Netflix themselves. Tyler Perry, who has Tyler Perry and Oprah excel?
That's what I'm saying, though. So why
even with black people who, even with the black people who have been in movies that they've done, who the fuck is saying thank you, Tyler Perry?
Right, they all saying that.
Because I'm still thriving. No, you out here surviving. And you gonna work with Tyler Perry, you gonna survive and not thrive.
And make an industry standard for the pay for your people. Don't sit there and just underpay them because they take the pay. Like, that's one of the things that Tyler Perry is guilty of. A lot of actors are saying that, yeah, they needed the money, so they took. Of course, they're gonna take a contract for a movie for $25,000 that they know that the studio really knows is gonna gross and make all of this money. But this actor, who, you know, probably is carrying the film to a certain degree, only made this amount because that's what they signed on for. And then when you come to now, people say, well, this is what you signed up for. And a lot of us are saying, well, why would Tyler Perry even lowball him like that in the first place? You know what I'm saying? When a person, when an artist or actor in their same position that's of a different race, he wouldn't have done that with. He wouldn't do that. You know, Taraji brought that shit up to a certain degree. Mm-hmm. The same actress in her same lane that is of a different race, our people, Oprah, a Tyler Perry, they're not gonna lowball that other actress that way, the way that they lowball Taraji, right? So that's why I don't fuck with Tyler Perry and them like that. Because
from my understanding, everybody got
that's foul, bro. Because if I want black people, I'm coming out here saying, oh, I want black people to make art. And this is obviously it comes from a person.
Fuck the family. The family fucked my husband.
That's crazy.
We will never get a soul food. And no, I don't need a remake. I do not need a remake. But we will never get big movies and things.
A modern soul food would be so funny though, because it is like half the
barbecue
kids to be you know. I was about to say
it needs to be called Seafood Boy.
Half the kids to be part of the community.
Of course, that's a given.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a given. You got to do that.
It would be the clash between old school niggas and these young school
Y'all
niggas.
need to make a movie called Seafood Boy.
And you can't make a soul food now because there's no more there's like barely any big mamas left. There's no big mamas left.
Yeah, I hate watching movies where the grandmama's like 12. Like, that bothers me.
Yeah,
I
like,
hate seeing young like people being like, I don't like it. But y'all know
even our moms ain't like old like how our grandmas were old. Our grandmas
my mama's a solidified grandmother.
She's old, but she is
a grandmother.
Yeah, she's a grandma. She's a grandma.
She is what a grandmama's supposed to look like. She is a grandmother. She ain't walking around here with.
Is your mom's sister a twin? Because that was embarrassing the other day.
No, they what, 2 years, 3 years apart?
Very similar.
Yeah, they
so her aunt walked in here the other day, and I'm up here greeting her aunt like it was her mom. And she was like, that's not my mom. I was like, oh.
That's my auntie. They always say that about her.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
They always say that about them too, that they look alike. I don't see it, but that's because they've been around me all my life. But yeah,
I have to put my glasses on.
That's crazy. Shout out to my TTs. Like, aunties is giving, you know, most aunties give young vibes, you know, because I'm an auntie, you know, I give young vibes. Like, but when you a grandma, like, you supposed to hold it down like a grandma would, bro. Damn, can I get some hot water cone bread and stuff? Like, damn, the grandmamas want purple hair. No, let your shit go gray and sit your ass down. Like, sit down. When you're a grandmama, just sit down. Just go pick the kids up from school and take them get some snacks and just sit your ass. Go to church and sit down. Take the grandbaby to get an Easter basket and sit down. Like, but I heard they coming out with a Beetlejuice sequel. Ghostbusters is out now, but I've realized that movies only sit in theaters for a hot second, and then they come right on HBO Max.
Right,
so yeah, it's a couple that I'm just gonna wait till HBO Max bring them. My TV big enough.
How do you top the original two Ghostbusters? Though? You just
I ain't never been in. I was never into Beetlejuice or Ghostbusters.
Like,
I watched
people
them,
have
but
their kid movies. Like Ghostbusters 1 and 2 are my kids. Like as a kid, like
Yeah,
even
I
as
was
an adult,
never-
I could watch them. I can still watch those movies over and over again. They still fucking funny to me. And I don't see how you can have that type of like humor now.
they can redo the Jetsons because I mean we do got Teslas.
You mean like Jetsons movie would be good
With Teslas.
Okay.
And
I want to see the flying cars. I want to see
would
the cities in the sky.
I would be so irritated.
Me too. But if
I
they
would
do
be
it like they did the
disgusted.
Flintstones, it would be dope. Those Flintstones movies are kind of dope.
Yeah, they was okay.
Yeah, they was cool. With Rosie O'Donnell and
Oh,
Dan
boy from
Aykroyd.
Roseanne.
Yeah, those were good.
It was alright, but that was a different
I'm
time.
cynical when it comes to movies like that. And
I hate remakes. I hate everything about remakes. It's like, come on now, like get the creativity.
I don't understand why you got to make a sequel to Beetlejuice. Now Beetlejuice is also one of my.
Cause
top
what
movies.
Beetlejuice didn't Beetlejuice have a sequel, or was it just Beetlejuice?
It was the cartoon, and then I think it was.
It's only ever been one Beetlejuice movie.
Only ever been one Beetlejuice movie. And they've always talked about making a sequel to Beetlejuice, but everybody was like, "Why would you make a movie? Why would you make a sequel to a movie that good? Like,
Why would you make a sequel when I gotta get a whole new Beetlejuice? You can't even get the original If you gonna give me a sequel, I need the original Beetlejuice.
You can't. How the fuck do you mimic that story? The story was good. Like think about.
I don't even remember the story.
The story. Remember, it was about the married couple that died, and they didn't know that they were dead, and it was like.
I remember,
that was the best part of the movie. Like, and them finding out they were ghosts and how to fucking oh shit, we ghosts, and the only person that knew that they were ghosts was Lydia, the little girl that lived with them. And so it was like a perfect fucking family movie. And this nigga the ghost was a pervert, and he tried to marry this little girl. At the end.
Sidebar, since you thought it was so funny, because who just said something? Gina, because she said I wanted to be Judy Jetson when I was a kid. Yeah, Aquaman is on HBO Max, but we went to the theater to see that. It's some movies that I'll be like I want to go see it, but 2 weeks later, and I done already gave you niggas $50 at the theater. I'm gonna sit here and watch it for free.
And the first one was so much better than the second.
The Wi-Fi costs too much.
Aquaman.
Jeremy thought it was funny as shit that all my life, my mama has called me Pebbles. Reason being is because I used to wear a ponytail on top of my head or a bun on top of my head, and she always said my head was big. I have Pebbles stuffed animals at my mama's house.
Are you serious?
Yes, I have like a couple Pebbles. Like that was just my mama's thing. Like she would always call me Pebbles. So I had these. Y'all know I kept these up in one of these. So my mama thought it was funny as shit to be like, and I heard her, but I be ignoring her because I know she be on some bullshit sometimes. She gonna say, Jeremy, don't Nisha look like Pebbles Flintstone? And he thought that was the funniest thing ever. And it's really only because I had the crochets and they was I was giving off Pebbles, but I just want to throw it out there. Yeah, all my life my mama has called me Pebbles.
But she be so crabby after work.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to nobody and
we want to talk to
leave me be. But yeah, like my mama got a Pebbles at the house. And every day when I would make up my bed, Pebbles would be in the bed. Pebbles. Like how Melinda is with Snoopy is how I was with Pebbles. You couldn't tell me Pebbles wasn't a lick. I might be Pebbles for this year for Halloween though. Fuck. Michael Keaton is coming back as Beetlejuice.
Yeah, they're all coming back. Lydia's coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Niggas need them check.
Yeah, they need that money.
Check.
It's money time.
And it's like, why would we come up with something new when we would just give the pizza? Because I guess their thing, but the thing is, you can always see the original. It's not. I feel like the remakes is to appease to this generation. But if they never knew the original, I don't. It's just dumb to
and those of
me.
us who like the original, we don't really need the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's everything in me. It's like, yeah, you. I just don't even like the way the ghosts look in the new Ghostbuster movie because it all looks like CGI. Whereas the old movies, those ghosts were fucking terrible. Go look at the old Ghostbusters movies. Don't tell me them ghosts don't look scary because they use practical effects. They use real people in makeup and practical effects to make those ghosts look the way that they look. Nowadays, the ghosts just look like cartoons. So
is Wonka out? Is it Wonka?
Even Slimer back in the day looked fucking hideous because he was like a puppet that they made into this glowing. Go back and watch the old Ghostbusters movie. You miss me. Monsters ain't terrifying.
You miss me when you charged me $20-something to get a bucket with.
And then look at the preview to the new Ghostbusters movie and tell me them ghosts don't look like just cartoons. I'm like that's not scary to me. Whereas and when I was little, them ghosts in fucking Ghostbusters, the very first ghost. Go back and watch that very first Ghostbusters scene when they first find a ghost in the library. That shit is hilarious.
I'm gonna go watch it. It's
hilarious, bro. Because these motherfuckers are so hell bent on finding this ghost, and when they do,
y'all see he's into it. I would.
They get so.
I watched it, but I was never into. Like I don't remember like Ghostbusters. I remember Beetlejuice a little bit, but I mean they forever redoing the Addams Family. Wednesday is coming out again. Right. And I'm like,
but I don't know. They kind of put their own spin on every remake of Addams Family. And
it's good every time it comes out. Unfortunately, I do like it.
They make it good. That's what I'm saying. They don't fuck the Addams Family up. They haven't, at least in my opinion. Even the Wednesday show was like, okay.
It's lazy to me. It's just lazy. That bitch is still in Aquaman. I was so upset because they made it seem like she wasn't going to be in it because of the first 20-25 minutes and she walked in. I never remember the plots. They got the girl from Wednesday in Beetlejuice. What?
Whoever just said.
You mean when you say the girl in Wednesday, you talking about the girl that played Wednesday?
Yeah, the one that was in the screen. The girl Ortega, Jenna Ortega.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whoever just said they don't remember the plots, that's how I am with most modern movies. I don't remember the plot at all. Unless, like the old movies, like Ghostbusters, I remember those movies so much because I watched them so many times that I remember them like the back of my hand. But modern movies, I can't watch them like that. I'll be like, I watch them once and then I'm good.
Have y'all been recommended? I feel like was recommended Beetlejuice on YouTube.
What, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
You never watched Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I watched Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, but I feel like it was recommended too.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, they will recommend movies.
Yeah, the Flintstones was cool.
Yeah, the Flintstones was cool.
And I was at the drive-in watching the Flintstones though, fuck. I was one of those. I always wore a top knot, and my dad used to call me Bam Bam. I would say Pebbles. Can y'all name one remake that was actually good? No.
I can name one movie that wasn't better than the book, but it was just as good as the book.
No, that wasn't the gift question.
Okay,
she said a remake.
Okay, one remake. Let me see.
Because Lion King was
trash. Oh my God, that movie. But the animals like that movie. Like, so if you're going to put a movie on, the animals like that movie. Like, dogs and cats like watching The Lion King for some reason. They literally like watching that movie. So at least something came out of it.
We're gonna test that theory.
They do. They like watching. You put it on for
because Mercury is a different animal.
That nigga acts like a dog sometimes.
Mercury is different. I'm gonna test that theory. I'm sure it's gonna put on Lion King. And
every morning this nigga's got to get chased down. Every morning, shit's crazy.
Yeah, he don't bother my spirit.
And you said it every morning. You bother mine.
He does not bother me because Mercury knows if you don't get a response from me, you gotta shut up.
She's like, I ignore him. Chasing them under the bed and shit.
And
4 o'clock in the morning.
And be good and sleep.
And she just be laying
there. Because it's like having a child. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Johnny Depp was good. Yeah, it was.
I never saw that one, but you said it was good.
It was good. The second one was good. I don't know about Wonka. I think Wonka is on HBO Max. I haven't seen Wonka.
Damn. What's another one? Because some of them just like some of the remakes. I
don't like them. I never seen Little Mermaid, and I'm not gonna see Color Purple. I'm not.
So Color Purple, some niggas was actually emotional off of it.
I heard.
Niggas was like, yeah, I didn't want to see it, but low key I got in my feelings when I did watch it.
Grow up.
I was like, whatever.
Grow up.
It's just sensitive. I haven't seen it, but I you know, it's some movies that do give me my feelings.
What's the on Wednesdays we wear pink? What the movie I just took them to go see?
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. It was too much motherfucking singing. And I didn't know, first of all, and that's where you lose my child, because Melinda was like, it was cool, but it was too much.
Oh, Melinda.
I'm like, was the first one, was it all that singing in the first one? I don't even remember the first one.
They said that there's two types of people. There are people that are okay when they find out a movie's a musical, and then there are people that get heated when they find out a movie's a musical. I think I fall in the first category, because every time I find out a movie's a musical, I'm like, I love it. But like, a lot of people be like, why are they singing so much?
Hollywood, let me tell y'all something. And I know y'all not, because I know this is where y'all foundation lay. But can y'all tone down the gayness?
Yeah.
Can you tone it down? I'm not saying remove it, because you need to appeal and things. I'm not saying remove it, but can you tone it down a notch, especially if you won't? Oh,
because
this is touchy.
You ain't even getting that.
I'm not even. Yeah,
Come on now.
You losing me within. Like, can you?
I work with a few gay people. They cool as fuck, but I don't even get that much shit from them than I do from Hollywood.
Can you turn y'all be on like a 30? Like, take me down to like a 15. Hollywood. You don't have to remove it. Okay. The Barbie movie, I could really do with that. And then it's the more all the remakes have this moral of the story is type of shit. And I don't need lessons in my movies. I just need movies to be the movie. I don't need the moral of the story is women can be whoever they want to be. The moral of the story is patriarchy is terrible.
A good story gives you a lesson without you knowing it's giving you a lesson.
There we go. That's what I meant to say. Mean Girls was okay. It wasn't like, it wasn't terrible, but I don't even remember the original Mean Girl. Now, one movie I will sit and watch over and over again, and I heard they're doing a remake. Don't judge me. Clueless. Hey, T Mitch. Hey. I heard they're doing a remake of Clueless.
Stacey Dash is available.
The bitch is gonna forever be available. Her availability is available.
She's available right now.
Mercury in there with you?
No.
Oh. He must be asleep then. He been gone for a minute. Right, it's like the show Gossip Girl, My Days. I love that show. Now you can't get me to watch the new Gossip Girl. And it's decent. I watched the new Gossip Girl. It was okay. The new Gossip Girl was okay. But the original Gossip Girl, XOXO, I was here for it. But I'm the same person who watched like Dawson's Creek. Like, you couldn't tell me Dawson's Creek was not the vibe. And then when you try to like watch it again, it just don't hit the same because you already know what's gonna happen. Like, that's why I can't read books more than once, because I know what's gonna happen. Don't judge me. Wonka is out on the Max. Okay. You want to watch Wonka while I do your hair?
Sure.
There we go.
Awesome. I have a deal for you.
Uh-oh.
So, you know how I'm cleaning out your car?
It's the remake of Deal or No Deal.
Cookies. You know how I am cleaning out your car on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, today? Wait, today is Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
How much sunlight you got left?
Huh?
How much more sunlight you
Oh,
got?
daylight savings, y'all. I think was today.
Yeah, it was this morning.
Did you do the clocks?
All mine just do it automatically.
Is it really 12:57?
It is actually 1:56.
Okay, let's finish this.
My bad.
Hit the clock button. What, Melinda?
Oh, anyway, I was thinking if I can get $9 on my card for cleaning out your car.
For Robux.
No,
No.
she just for her.
For a battle pass.
Battle pass. I was gonna get it for you tomorrow, lady.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah, I get it for you tomorrow. I pick it off work.
Oh. Oh.
Do I just push start?
You should hit the clock. Yeah, hit clock again. Fortnite, if y'all have kids, if you know, you know. Fortnite is out, or grown people in your life who play Fortnite. Fortnite has a new season out, and anytime anything new with Fortnite comes out, Jeremy makes sure Melinda has it. He done bought the last couple battle passes and skins and shit. He be over here. I want this skin. He be looking to see if he got free shit, what he can sell, what skins he can sell, so she can get the new skins and shit. It's a mess when it comes to Fortnite.
It's Mercury.
Mercury is up, y'all.
Oh, there he is.
Give me a bottle, please.
But you gotta come out looking all crazy.
That's how he always look
Like you missing something.
when he sleep. And Melinda be over here treating the cat like Elmira. I'm gonna get her name right one of these days.
It's Elvira.
It's not Elvira, it's Myra.
It's Vira.
It's Myra.
It's Elvira.
What's the girl name on Looney Tunes that used to
It's
I wanna hug you and squeeze you and comb your hair?
It's Tiny Toons.
Oh.
And her name is Elvira. Watch.
That girl name was Myra. Elmira.
Is it Elmira?
It's Elmira.
No, it's Elvira.
Cause Cree Summers.
You're absolutely right.
I know.
Oh my God, I'm thinking about Elvira, the Mistress of the Dark.
See.
I'm thinking about her.
See.
But I used to love her when I was little. But you're right. It's Elmira, but it's spelled E-L-Y-R-A.
That's what. So you should be her for Halloween, and then
Yep, you're
and
absolutely right.
have a
It's
fake
Elmira.
cat. You can be Elmira, and the cat be Mercury.
Yeah, all the time I'm thinking it's Elvira.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We comic dispensers, we crack up all your sensors. Why do I still know that? Because I used to fucking watch TV. You talking about a TV connoisseur? I used to watch me some TV. You could tell. As soon as I would get home from school, Tiny Toons, what? And then it's time for Animaniacs. See, these kids would never know. All them cartoons would get canceled. Tiny Toons, PETA, is that the people? The PETA, is that the animal people? The animal people would have been, PETA would have been got called on Elmira because she was abusing the cat.
She wasn't trying to. She was just trying to love him. But she was doing it in an abusive way.
Yeah, all the cartoons would have got canceled. Oh, Coming to America 2 was whack. Big facts. Lion King was whack. You talking about the one with Beyonce? With the animals from Universal Studios? Them was Universal Studio animals in that Lion King. I don't know what that was. That shit was terrible. Color Purple, yep, not doing that.
What's wrong with the color purple? I heard people say it's a good movie.
Because Black People is a classic for us. For them, because it ain't considered a classic for me at all. That's like remaking Roots.
But so I can get
They
that
did
one.
remake Roots. And that shit was horrible. I'm like, yeah, y'all really down with
Save
it?
my V-Bucks this time and wait for two new emotes to come out. You know that one emote, the one that was like, yeah, do it right, do it. I need that one and Evil Plan because I listened to his music.
I don't know who Evil Plan is.
It's the emote. It's like I've been in my head so long, I think it's time to turn it out. And then more lyrics backing up that. He was like this.
You're not gonna stress me out.
Remember I did it.
You did. I remember. I recall.
Really?
I do.
Well,
The Little Mermaid was whack. We can either watch Wonka or y'all. Please don't make me watch Little Mermaid.
a whole new world.
Please don't, cause them two sisters irritate the shit out of me. Chloe and Haley, they bother me. Like they just irk, and I don't even know why. I think because they're meant to be wholesome, but they're not acting as such. Think about it.
We should watch Little Mermaid.
I don't like it. Not Stig Magnolia was a remake. Oh, I thought you were talking about. Is still Magnolia on Netflix? Is that the remake too? I keep trying to get into it, but I can't seem to get into it. Anything Lifetime do is trash as far as remakes. I will not watch the new Mean Girls. They turned that into a High School Musical next.
See?
The first season of You was dope. I don't know what it's giving now. I still ain't finished it. The Gift You like the remakes? The only musicals I love is Grease and Grease 2. Did I do? Yeah, I think I watched Grease and Grease 2. Oh, the Beaches remake is trash. My sister loves the original. What's Beaches about? Oh, now that I think about it, it is only part musical movie I like is School Days. Yep. Yep. School Days is a classic. I can watch School Days all day. That's another one I won't watch is a Clueless remake. I love me some. I love Clueless. Yeah, One Tree Hill. Yes, I didn't watch the OC, but I did watch Dawson's Creek and One Tree Hill for sure, for sure. I'm catching up on the comments, y'all. Don't pay me no attention. Dawson's Creek was good. I only watched it like 3 years ago. I love Pacey, and then he went on to do Dr. Death. Is that him? And also Fatal Attraction was also really good. Oli said, "You go, Jeremy. She deserves it, though. She's an amazing kid. Nothing I love more than spending money and getting a kid something who deserves it. Big facts." I love Cree Summer. She only dropped one CD, and I played the grooves off that CD. Oh, little girl, my cartoons are Rugrats and Hey Arnold. I still sit there and binge them. I got the Rugrats Monopoly, not the Rugrats Monopoly game.
Oh, you gave me your Rugrats sweatshirt.
Yeah, I had a Rugrats sweatshirt that Melinda now wears. Yeah. You still trying to wake up, sugar baby? Say, I thought when I left and went to sleep that you'd have your ass off this camera by the time I woke up. I thought you would be off camera by now. Shit. You want to come say hey to your aunties?
What's up with cats when you get on camera acting crazy? Every time I get on camera, every time I'm about to film something, here you come.
What is with you in my cup? You want to come say hey to your aunties? Come on, say hey to your aunties before we head out. We're gonna end the video with Mercury saying, "Hey, come here." He don't want to say hey, y'all. He beefing. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Right? Mercury has spoken. He's a very privileged animal, I will say. It's gonna be amazing to hear I forgot what I was gonna say. Something gonna be amazing though. I'm just gonna say that. Because I really forgot what I was gonna say. No, I wasn't gonna say that. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, Walmart has new Febreze scents, and I love them. If y'all want to go and get them. Mercury, you want to say hey? See, with dogs, when you they'll jump on you. Dogs follow commands, cats don't. And I think that's my beef with Mercury. Because Mercury don't follow commands. When I say come here, you come here.
As they get older, they do. But, I mean, much older. But, yeah, right now, no.
Mercury moves at the beat of his own drum set. Not just the drum, because he got a whole drum set. But y'all, I love y'all to pieces. This has been fun. You guys are amazing. You guys are dope as fuck. If anybody is new to the channel, welcome. And to all my OGs, y'all know what it is. We out here. We out here in these streets. To all the parents who are watching, good luck this week. You have your own stash of snacks because, the kids will be snacking this week. And like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. That too.